Today, Laredo ISD would like to recognize another accomplished young leader for her service to our country. Amber Holmes works as an assistant city attorney for the city of Laredo, and she is also a veteran of the United States Army. Amber Holmes was born and raised far from Laredo, Texas, in Illinois, but her family's economic background is very similar to what most of our Laredo ISD students experience. She tells us how that helped her make the decision to join the United States Army.
I grew up in a family that we didn't have a lot of resources. None of my family had any education. So I really wanted to go to college, but I didn't know how. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I didn't really have anybody to guide me on how to go to college. So I just I talked to a recruiter and they offered you money for college. So I said, okay, I guess I'll go into the Army. And so it was kind of a decision made, not for me, I chose it, but it was in order for me to get some type of education and money for education. So that was really the driving factor for why I joined.
Amber served our country for 4 years from 2001 until 2005. She was trained as a linguist where she learned how to speak Russian, and she also went to interrogation school.
I was not a very good interrogator at first. They teach you different methods, different ways to get information out of people. And a lot of people go with this approach where they're very aggressive and they're trying to kind of bully the information out of someone. And one of the instructors came up to me because I was doing very poorly. I was not doing well. She pulled me aside and she said, lean into what you're good at. Stop trying to do and be something that you're not, and you're gonna be way more successful. I still think about that today, especially as being a lawyer, because a lawyer, the same thing kind of applies. A lot of people really like an aggressive, very confrontational lawyer, and that's not who I am, and it's never gonna be who I am. And so being your authentic self, doing whatever you wanna do, always turns out better. You're gonna be better at it, you're gonna be happier. And so I think about that moment so much, even though it was such a small moment, and she probably doesn't remember, but to me, it really changed my worldview, because I have to use what I'm good at and who I am to be successful. And so that's always just stayed with me.
After her service to the military and having earned an undergraduate degree, Amber decided to become a lawyer, which she did by obtaining her Juris Doctor degree from St. Mary's University in San Antonio.
So that's what brought me to Texas. I had never been to Texas before that. St. Mary's is what brought me to Texas, and so I went to law school at St. Mary's.
Amber Holmes has been able to practice law for more than 10 years now, thanks in part to the help she received after her service to the military.
I didn't realize at the time, since I wanted to go for college money, which they did provide, how much it would help me throughout the rest of my life, even after my service. And so just giving that little bit of time, I got so much back from it. Buying a house. As a veteran, you have opportunities to buy homes as an adult that people who haven't served don't have. And so there's just been tons of opportunities for me as a veteran, as an adult, that I didn't know these doors would open to me as a young person just going into the Army. So for me, it's an experience that I'm so thankful for and so glad that I did, because I really needed the help to help shape me into a functioning adult, and then to not have all of the debt that is saddled with a lot of students now when they do go to get an undergraduate degree. And so to have that paid for and not have to think about that, I would say that it's definitely something to consider if you don't have a lot of means, or even if you do, I have a service heart. I still am involved in a lot of community outreach because I'm just service oriented. So if it's something that a kid is interested in, I say do it, because you can do it for a short amount of time. You don't even have to do it for that long. I only went for 4. Some people only go for 2 years, and it'll set you up with a lifetime of success, I do believe.
Thank you, Amber Holmes. Laredo ISD salutes you for your service to our country.